Lewandowski is the board president for the Ethnic Heritage Museum, and she has a real passion for Rockford history. The Ethnic Heritage Museum is filled with treasures that represent 6 different ethnic groups that have called Southwest Rockford home. It is a real gem for people who are interested in Rockford's history, and it has an added benefit. The 162-year-old building that contains the museum happens to be haunted. The little museum was started in 1989 by Monroy Mills, who was the director in the beginning, and some claim its very heart and soul. The museum features different rooms dedicated to each of the 6 different ethnic groups that settled in Rockford. Even though people of all 6 cultures did not live in the house, spirits can attach themselves to objects, and there are many personal objects in each room. Haunted Rockford hosted its first event at the museum in 2012. At that time, Sue was interviewed about the history of the building and the ghostly experiences encountered there. She mentioned someone else in the room seeing shadows that move and hearing voices. Haunted Rockford was joined by renowned paranormal investigator and author Dale Kaczmarek from Chicago for the 2012 event. Dale brought his ghost hunting equipment along. Psychic Sarah Boker and Paul Smith had never been in the building prior to that evening. Almost immediately, Paul and Sarah sensed that the building had been remodeled. They insisted that there was formerly a flight of stairs to the basement, which is now gone. Sue was astonished when we entered the basement and shone a light through a hole in the cement wall. The light illuminated a set of stairs that had been covered up. I was not aware those were even there, Sue stated. Sarah and Paul felt drawn to the room with the hidden stairs, and both started to sense the presence of a small boy. Kaczmarek brought his digital recorder and a piece of equipment called an ovulus to the basement. He and Sarah Boker conducted an EVP session. Several people were present in the basement watching Sarah and Dale work. Sarah was talking to a little boy that she and Paul had sensed while Dale was observing the equipment. The temperature in the basement dropped several degrees, and then a voice coming from the ovulus said, "Mark." Dale rewound the digital recorder and replayed it. Right before we heard the electronic voice from the ovulus saying "Mark," there was a little child's voice that said, "Come out, come out." Everyone in the room was shocked because they had not heard any voice except Sarah's asking questions and the ovulus. The child's voice was very clear, and several witnesses later claimed that the recording made their hair stand up on the back of their necks. Dale also recognized that the name Mark came through as a response to Sarah's question, "What is your name?" Haunted Rockford has been back to the museum many times since that night, and Paul and Sarah have been able to communicate with Mark a little more each time. "It's like he's playing hide and seek with us," explained Sarah. At first, the team was afraid Mark was trapped in the building after death, but after getting more information from him, Paul and Sarah are certain that Mark lived in the house but did not die there. There are several of other spirits that are still in the house, however. The staff experienced noises, voices, and shadows in many of the rooms. In the Polish room at the front of the house, Paul Smith sensed an older woman who sits in a rocking chair by the front window. He stated that when he feels her there and looks out the window, he sees a streetscape from a different time period. He also feels that she lets staff know she is there by moving articles around. There is a doll that is dressed in traditional Polish festival clothing, and this particular spirit likes to keep the staff at the museum scratching their heads by moving that doll from place to place around the room. Another thing that the psychics picked up is that some of the cultures that are represented inside the house are not exactly happy with the other cultures. Apparently, if the cultures clashed in life, this can continue in the afterlife. The staff of the museum is adamant, however, that all of the cultures that were pivotal to Rockford's history will continue to be represented. Thank you for watching today's video. If you liked the video, please give me a thumbs up, and if you would like to see more videos like this, please subscribe. What paranormal or crime-related mystery would you like to see next? I hope you all have a great day.